Okay, hi everyone. This is to do the question analysis for your graded assignment 1 with you. Okay, because I didn't have time to do so in class with you, so I decided to do this recording to help you. Okay, after all, it's your first assignment. All right, now your WA will be of a similar format, all these structured questions. It is just that for WA, it is out of 16 instead of 17 marks. All right, now on the left side of the screen of the recording, I have for your graded assignment. And on the right side is the notes that I want you to refer to, okay? So that you understand where to look for ideas on how to respond to this graded assignment. All right. Now the first question, they gave you information about total population, total land area, and average population density of two different cities. Okay. So you are given some information but not complete. And you're asked to complete the table by providing the figures for 1 and 2. All right. So how do you calculate? Well, do you remember how to do population density? If you look at notes 1, okay, and you would remember this page over here, we talk about population density. How do you calculate? Okay, you calculate population density by dividing taking the size, divide by the land area, and that's how you get the density. Okay, so now you got the population and the density. Are you able to find the size, the land area? Okay, you got the density, you got the land area. Can you find the total population? All right, so we use it to complete the table. Okay, so since the command word is complete, it means you just fill in the blanks. There's no need to show me working. All right, it's not like Sec 1 when I ask you to calculate. Okay, so calculate means you must show me working, but for complete, you just need to fill in the box. Okay, now let's go on to question 2. Question 2 shows different type of settlements. You're supposed to compare the characteristics. Okay, remember in Sec 1, we said compare means you must provide similarities and differences as far as possible. Okay, but then of course if you cannot find both similarity and differences, then there's no marks reserved for needing to show both. Okay, so what are the characteristics? Remember we have talked about some of these characteristics: population size, density, built up area, and functions. Okay, so one comparison is 1 mark. So since it's a 4-mark question, I need to see 4 comparisons. Okay, so remember how do you show comparison? You can use conjunctions like, for example, in photo A, the whatever characteristic is something like that. And then to show difference, you can use however. Okay, and then say in photo B, what happened? Okay, all right. So whether is it population size or density or built up area, up to you. Okay, you want to talk about building heights, also can. You want to talk about yeah, so many things to talk about. All right, and make sure it must be seen. We are able to see it from the photograph itself. Okay, now if you don't want to use things like however, you can use, remember, comparative terms like ER words. Okay, like for example, taller, shorter, or the ER words. You can use that as well. Okay, that's for question 2. Question 3, you're supposed to compare the changes. Okay, so we have learned about changes, remember? Okay, so from overall, is it an increase, decrease, by how many percent? By how much? Sorry, not how many percent, by how much? Okay, so do they both decrease? Do they both increase? Are they changing at the same rate? And don't forget to provide the evidence as well. Okay, the evidence, make sure you must find the difference in for example, if I want to talk about 1995 to 2005, you cannot tell me 32.4 to 36.1. You must calculate the difference and tell me that it increased by how much. Okay, and don't forget to include your adjectives. Is it a huge increase or slight increase or decrease and things like that? Okay, so for 4 marks, 1 mark for statement, 1 mark for evidence, that's 2 marks. Okay, second statement and a second supporting evidence, another 2 marks. That's how you get the 4 marks. All right. Now, second last question. Question 4, annotate to describe the main features. This one we have done a lot in class. Okay, so 3 marks means 3 annotations. Remember your annotation based on the question, you must describe the main feature. Okay, you cannot just point and write a few things. You must describe from the photo what it suggests or what it probably tells you. Okay, and use the terms to help you. All right, if you're not sure, go to your notes 2. Okay, we have learned some of the features that you might be able to see from the photo. Okay, and then of course we have also done all this annotation that from your homework, from your classwork as well. All right, and then lastly, question 5. Question 5, since it's the last question, is a bit tougher. Okay, so you're given figure 2. You're asked to describe and account. What does account means? Account means you must explain, give reasons, and give me the steps. Okay, so they ask you to describe an account for the distribution. Where is it located at? Of barrios. Okay, so we look at the map. They have mixed quality housing here. They have poor quality housing in the hex. Okay, S means quarters to the barrios. So these are all the barrios. Okay, and they want to look at the A, barrio A, and barrio B. Why are they located here? They are next to marshlands. Okay, and then the black color is river, and then you have industries. All right. So remember the question: why are informal housing found at certain places? So can you tell me what are these places? Is near what? And explain to me in 3 other marks why are they found there. Okay. So remember I went through in class, right? This dilulu. Remember your dilulu. Okay. Use that to help you. Don't just tell me it's found at Lulu, dilulu, or whatever, but go on to tell me the steps that cause them to be found there. Okay, and we've talked about more than 3 steps, right? So you can put that in to get all 4 marks. So 1 mark for describing, 3 marks for explaining. Okay, so I hope this helps and help you to be able to complete your graded assignment.